So today we're finally back with the Limbo Challenge here in BeamNG Drive. And the way this thing works, we've got a course set up where the logs gradually get lower and we must shove cars under to see just how far they go. And folks, the results are gonna absolutely surprise you today because I was absolutely shocked with what car could actually make it under. Okay, so we've done this challenge once. There wasn't many things that can make it under the Limbo. Probably the best one is the RC car for obvious reasons, and I'm just gonna use this one more time just to show you guys that it is, you know, possible to get under the last one. I've got a couple cars in mind though. We're gonna use some cheap vehicles, we're gonna use vehicles with speed, and we're probably gonna see a lot of death here today. Hold on, here comes the last one, and look at this. We have made it with the RC car. As if you guys didn't know that that wasn't going to be a thing. So here's where the challenge gets tricky. We're going to have a whole selection of vehicles here to test out. So one of the things that I did in the last one is I used a Gen 6 NASCAR. I'm going to go ahead and pull out a Gen 7 NASCAR, even though I'm pretty sure this thing will not shove under that last little Limbo bar. All right, here we go. Let's give it a test. And how many do you think it's going to make it under? I'm gonna say it's gonna make it halfway. We gotta get good speed because we're gonna have to shove ourselves here and slow it down. Oh, we just cleared that one. Oh, we're so dead. This just isn't gonna work. And oh, wait, we just ripped the front. Well, we didn't rip it off completely. The front clip, I think it might be disconnected. Hold on, there it goes. It made it through. Okay, so Gen 7 NASCAR. I'm not even gonna put the RC car out because we know that thing's gonna make it. It's a cheap vehicle. Let's set this thing over here to the side, what's left of it. All right, so honestly, the Gen 7 NASCAR made it, the stock car made it a lot further than I thought it would. We almost made it to the last one. We didn't quite get under this one, so I'm gonna place it over here to the side. We're gonna have an absolute junkyard by the end of this episode. Okay, for the next vehicle, I'm thinking a like really short JDM car. I've got a couple in mind. I think let's go with the older Supra. I would say the newer one, but I think that model sets a little bit higher. So let's go with this one. Most of my mods that I have right now are available on the BeamNG forums. There might be a couple from BeamNG servers that we're gonna use. It might be some mesh laps. I'm not really sure about some of these mods. I know this one's available on the forum. This thing looks incredible, by the way. All right, we think this has got the speed. Hold on, it's back up. It says it's, wait, is that backwards? Hold on, look at this side. Charge speed. You know, I don't remember this configuration in this pack, but we're gonna assume that it's fast. All right, does it make it to the same place the Gen 6 car? Oh my goodness, this is uncontrollable. Or the Gen 7 car, I should say. Does it make it there, or does it make it further? Here we go, slow it down. All right, we clipped the roof off. If it can duck back down, it might be able to squeeze under the next one. Come on, go down, go down, go down, go down. Oh no, come on. I want to give that another go. I just want to see one of these full-size cars make it through this. I mean, the front clip of the Gen 7 car made it through, but I want to see like a complete car make it. All right, here we go. Take back off. Come on, baby. Let's do this. All right. Let's do it maybe not in slow-mo. Let's just see what a full impact's like. And... oh! Why was it worse? Did we go with the best run, or we go with the run that we end with? I'm going to go with the run that we end with. We're going to put the Supra over here. Should we use the newer one just to cover our bases, I guess? So yeah, last time we did an episode like this, we used mostly lore-friendly cars. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I want to say stuff like maybe the Bolide did pretty well. This one just, is it taller than the other Supra? I can't really tell. It doesn't have as good a speed. I keep slowing it down. How close are we getting? Oh my goodness, that about scalped the car. All right, does it make it through here? Here's the question. Let's go. Oh, the roof. Okay, that was a little bit cleaner with the roof. Hold on, it might squeeze. All right, go. Yes. Yeah. Oh, dude. Okay, I don't know what it was about the roof. It didn't actually grab as bad as the other cars. Do I want to do another run? I kind of do. All right, I'm going to stick this one over here. So right now, it didn't make it through, so I'm going to set it behind it a little bit. But this is your clear leader right now. Like I said, not going to count the RC car. And I'm not going to count, there's a couple more cars I have in mind that I almost 100% sure are going to make it. We're trying to get a full-size vehicle through right now. But stay tuned until the end because I've got a couple vehicles that are really, really cheeky. Okay, I see something really positive with this Supra. So my idea is there's got to be something that There's faster. I was in the A90 Heritage, which is just, I think it's a stock configuration, just a special edition. So they've got like an unbound. Are these going to be fast? Or are these going to be just like, I don't know, maybe they're just like ridiculous body kits. I don't want extra parts. That's the problem. We're going to try this unbound. I feel like it's a little lower. Is it faster though? Oh, hold on. It definitely has some good takeoff on it. Also, those rims look like limes. It's really weird. Okay. No traction. Let's go. Is it better? Slightly. I don't know. It's like I can't really. It's like there's not like a really like blazing fast configuration here. Probably could install a NOS kit on there to see if I can push it through. All right, so it's gonna take the top off. The wing. It grabbed the wing. I was hoping the wing would snap off. That wing that was actually really satisfying. It just flung it right over. Hold on. Let's get a full speed of that. I don't know. I don't think we're going to get much more speed. You can probably put a NOS kit on, but I feel like it's still going to stop it on the last one with the Supra we used before. But right now, it's clearly the winner, or the leader, I should say. Look at that. So, here's a question. And this is the thing about Beam. Sometimes it feels like the slow-mo physics don't change anything. Sometimes it feels like they do. But it could just be all of a matter of look. So, one thing I want you to pay attention to. The log is not smooth. It does have bumps in it, so I guess depending on where you hit it, the potential of it actually hooking the car or going under. So it's not completely smooth. All right, well, you know what? We're not even going to leave this one spawned in. I'm going to leave the red one over there. So the Supra, very respectable. Okay, somebody's going to yell at me if I don't use the Bruckle 9 since it is a new car. There's no chance. This thing sets too tall. Like, what is the shortest version of this car? Wait a minute. So you see the Roadster? There's not much for it to catch. It's still super tall, though. That's the problem. Like, the front grille, for sure, is going to hit the pole and probably launch it back. There's no real roof for it to catch on. Now, this isn't also the fastest version. I do think speed is a big component here in Limbo. All right, so let's try this. This is going to fail. I got to try it, though. People want to see me do it. Okay. We cleared it. At what point? Oh, there goes the windshield. Oh, there goes that. You know what's funny is that it made it further than that car, the old Supra. It's still running. I don't know. I feel like we need to give this a fair shake. I'm going to go with speed. We're going to have to keep the roof on it. But let's see if maybe speed can force it through. There's a drag van. I don't want to pop a wheelie. Like, that's one thing I don't want to do. Let's go with the hot beams, like the little Hot Wheels one. Probably my favorite config. I don't know, Sharp Dressed Man is a pretty big one too, because I do love me some ZZ Top. All right, here we go. And... oh, wait! Oh my goodness, that is probably the most unintended consequence I've ever seen of a car. I forgot how easy the body strips off this car. If you can make it strip off the body and you have the rolling chassis, editor, can we get a replay? The engine actually stopped this thing from fully going under. If you had enough speed, though, it could strip the engine off. And the chassis, that's all that's got to make it. I'd argue, okay, look down. There's more than 50% of this car on the other side of this. This is borderline. This is the new leader. I did not expect this result. I was thinking short, fast cars. I want to do one more run. Let's give it one more try here. Full speed try. Okay, come on, baby. Full speed. It might be about luck of like what part of the log I hit. I'm hoping that we can squeeze through. There it goes. There it goes. Yes! Yes! Oh my goodness. The Bruckle 9. I almost didn't spawn this in. I knew my audience was going to be like, why didn't you try the new car? You haven't played this since the new car. Bruckle 9 right now is your leader. It freaking made it through because it was able. Oh, I gotta clear the track. I'm gonna repair this car and just leave it over here because there's a big chunk of it under the last limbo bar. Yeah, buddy. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy right now. I didn't expect that at all. All right, well, there's your new leader, the Bruckle 9. All right, so this mod was in a server the other day when we played hide and seek. I really like Porsche 911, dream car that I'm never gonna buy unless I win the lottery. I want to see if this can make it through. It's a short car. It's got some power. I don't know the wing. The wing scares me. Like, how strong's the wing on this? All right, here we go. We got the GT2 RS. Let's go ahead. Actually, Did I say I wanted to do the GT? I'm pretty sure the GT3's in there too. I said the GT3. I gotta spawn the GT3. Gosh darn it. So yeah, I know I said GT3 at the beginning because that's the car I want. The GT2, it's a little further down the list. Pretty awesome car, but this is the color. Like, this is the exact car that I want. The color is there too. This is the one that I meant to select. Oh, that green. There's something about it. I love it. All right, here we go. Slow down. Okay, the slow-mo, that wing's gonna grab. That wing is gonna grab every time. I don't think I'm allowed to modify parts in here. Like, I would easily just say, like, oh, just remove the wing. Like, maybe it'll squeeze under. But I think since it's a part of the default spawn with it, oh, I don't know if skipping over one counts. I think you need to go under them. Yeah, this thing, there's no way it's gonna make it. Also, this is a spiky boy. So I don't know what the Gen 7 car over there is doing. Yeah, this one, I'm gonna say probably about here is fair for it. All right, shut her down. Just wanted to try it. Not gonna work though. Okay, so I know a lot of people on the last one were like, hey, you should have used the GT2, probably has more speed. I don't think it's gonna matter regardless because the big back wing is gonna grab. You can add all the speed you want. If it's gonna fling it through the sky, uh-oh, the NASCAR stock car's doing something over there. But yeah, this is another mod that we got from the same server. This is the Tesla Performance Electric. So in theory, the motor's gonna be good to go and not get damaged, but can it fit under here? I'm gonna have to repair that NASCAR. Okay, here we go. That's the, oh, it broke the window at the top. All right, here we go. Next one. Ooh, what did it just grab on? I swear it just grabbed on the rear seat. Okay, let's do a full speed run. I feel like you gotta kind of have to do it. You're gonna have to do it both ways. Like, I like to watch the slow-mo, but I don't know if it's changing any sort of like physics. So full speed, no, it's the same exact thing. All right, well, we're gonna be throwing the Tesla away. It's fine. You're gonna go over there. You're tied with the old Supra. Okay, I had to repair the stock car over here because it was going crazy. Wait, what bumper is that? There's a bumper in the road. Oh, it's the GT3 RS's bumper. All right, let's just fling those to the side. I want to keep some of the destruction. All right, we got to clear the debris out real quick. There we go. Okay, so what other things can we try? I need really, really low. Really low. I really like the windover shape because it points down a little bit, but I feel like that's probably one of the cars we tried last time. I know somebody was telling me to try the more recent car tomorrow, stock car, but you know this thing isn't going to make it under, right? Like, if I do the street illegal one, we got Kyle Busch's 2008 scheme. Let's go ahead. I'm going to do it since it's a newer mod. It is a work in progress mod, by the way, if it looks a little funny. Let's run through. Watch, this one's going to surprise me. Okay, well, I don't think I have to worry about it surprising me because it's clearly not going to make it. It didn't even get to the back rear wing. I noticed we're going to have a big pile on this one because this is the third car that's going to go yoink. There we go. Just add that to the stockpile. So I feel like we have to go with the Gavril Vertex. So the Vertex, it's got something for everything, right? Like, I don't think it's got a mini version, but we're gonna have to figure out maybe one that we can use. Something powerful, but something low to the ground. Okay, how about this bad boy? So this is a speed record car. Sets I want to say a tiny bit lower. I could drop, I wonder if is it fair to drop the tire pressures to get this thing a little bit lower to the ground? I don't know, maybe it's not. Like I said, I don't want to touch the configurations. That's where you could probably start modifying to get through. Let's see this thing. Come on. Where's the speed at? Uh-oh. Maybe it's a slow burner? Oh, there it is. Do I need a really big course for this one? Uh-oh, we might be screwed. How did they get stuck on that one? Okay, back to the drawing board. We need just a power demon here. Man, the Vertex, and I know a lot of people wanted to see me use this one. This is like the be all end all. This is the Swiss Army knife of cars because there's so many different configurations. I don't know if we're getting under this though. Okay, so I have the Spears Dragster. I'm a little afraid because I think it's a pretty similar like body height. It might be slightly lower than the last one we used. Oh my goodness. All right, here we go. Slow it down. Yeah, this is for, is it Spears the Amazing? Used to play a lot of BeamNG and used to play a lot of like My Summer Car. I love those videos. Those were really cool. And I think it just brute forced its way through. Let's do a full speed run. Yeah, there's no way. I just don't think the body style fits this challenge. Yep. You would hope that if you could just speed through that last one. Does that count? I mean, I think we hooked around, so technically I think we made it through. Hold on, do one more. Like, if you could just squeeze through that, you could totally can keep going. All right, that one definitely made it. I'm going to put it a little bit further than these in the pile over here. Man, I hate seeing that because I know the Vertex, like I said, it's the Swiss Army knife. It could do everything, but I don't think it could quite do the Limbo challenge. Okay, I'm trying to think in my head, so we might need to approach this a little bit different. I think we need to find cars that the body easily comes off the chassis like the Bruckle 9. Like, I just don't know if we have that, though. That's the problem. Like, some of these cars, the body just pops right off. Some, it doesn't give at all. So I'm really trying to figure out, like, the car combination here. If you guys had a car combination, comment down below. I'm not going to say, hey, we're going to go do another video on this, because obviously we figured out a car that could perfectly make it under. But I'm trying to think in my head, which one of these can lose its body rather quick, and it's pretty short. You know what? Should we go with the bar still? The Bolide? I don't know. The Bolide, it's such a tough question. Like, now I'm in full thinking mode. I know of another couple cars that can make it through, but I think we're getting into the borderline cheating mode with those. So I'm going to save those for a little bit further towards the end. What about this Porsche 993? I don't think I've ever really played with this mod. I think it might have come off a server. I actually think this one is available, if I'm not mistaken, on the BeamNG forum. This was something that came out. Oh, my goodness. You know, that dash looks very plastic. I love it, though. Also, those are kind of like, are those bucket seats for the back? It's kind of cool. All right, well, let's see if this thing's got anything. She's fast. I'm hoping it's one of those cars that the body just easily pops off and we go under. I mean, it's a pretty short car. You know, if I had a good MX-5, I feel like an MX-5 would do well in this challenge. Whoa, hello. Hold on. Is it short enough to make it under the last one? It's definitely a spiky boy, though. Should we try it again? Okay, this is definitely your new, I would say, third place. I still think maybe that's Super over there. I don't know. Maybe we'll just say it's tied with second. I don't quite remember the run there. All right, let's do it one more time. Come on, baby. Is there a good spot to run under? I'm trying to keep it somewhat centered here. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Back it under. Oh, it's just, I don't think it's quite squished itself enough, or it hasn't stripped the body in order to get under the last one. All right, well, that's a new second place. That's actually a really solid one. Glad we took that one out there. All right. Huh. Do we go cheat now? Like, I just don't think there's going to be anything better than the Bruckle, other than going with an RC car or something. Like, the Bruckle seems to be the ultimate full-size car that can make it under the Limbo challenge. I'm pretty sure I attempted this last time, but the only other thing that keeps coming to mind is this Bugatti, the Innocent Bugatti. This thing's got enough speed. If you go with like the Super Sport, no big rear wing, does it make it under? I think this one can split in half too, so I don't know if that's a good or bad thing when it comes to this challenge. Okay, let's make sure we are, is that the lowest mode? There's Autobahn, top speed. Okay, here we go. Come on, baby. Can you make it under? Can you do it? Oh, this thing is so freaking short. You know, if I had a decent Lamborghini mod again, I feel like that would clear pretty decent. All right, here it comes. Okay, that was good. Two more. That was, no, we got hooked on that one. That actually looked incredible. Oh my goodness, it just split it in half. Let's do a full speed run. No slow-mo. Let's see if we can make it go under. I'm at such a loss right now because I know the Bruckle 9, that is the ultimate one to make it under this. Yeah. Not gonna do it. It keeps getting caught. You are going in the big pile of cars over here. There you go. Okay, cheat car time. So hear me out. I haven't played with this mod in a while. It's the ETK 800 resizable. Now, if you recall right, this one's got some very questionable configurations. One that is called the pancake. You can't tell me the pancake is not short enough. Oh my goodness. This is cheating. So folks, you would consider this cheating, right? We're not gonna be touched. You just go right under. On, we could turn. Oh my goodness. Yep. That's cheating. I feel like we can go even lower. Hold on. I truly want to test this. All right, so obviously, how much lower could we go? What is this thing set off the ground? Maybe 3 or 4 inches? I could easily go into the editor, and I think I could lower the limbo bar. Do we play like actual limbo here? Hold on, let's lower the bar. Actually, I need to lower both together. You think that Bruckle can make it under this now? Dude, that is like the pancake. Hold on, I'll go back in here. The pancake clears it by maybe ½ inch. So the pancake is clearly the cheat card to use. I almost wonder if that Bruckle will make it. Between it, I had to go watch a portion of my last video, the bolides. I was really in love with the bolides on this map. Okay, so cheat vehicle out of the way. Let's go grab the winner real quick. You don't think that we can clear that? That is the impossible gap there. But you know what? Let's go to ultra hard mode. I feel like cheat mode, that's just boring. I mean, I could just easily spawn into pancake and go under it. I want the challenge of seeing if this will go under. I think I might pull out the bolide just to give it a go. All right, there we go. Boom, and we found the thing that stops it. That bar, oh, there's not going to be an engine that can clear that, I don't think. But hear me out. The bolide engine sits behind the driver, so in theory, you can shoot most of the car through. By the time the engine clips off, you're good, right? Okay, so this is one that we used from the last episode. Let's just try that last one, see if we can get through. All right, here we go. Watch. Oh, nope, I think we're fine with the debris. Boom, boom. Oh my goodness, that's impossible. That is an impossible feat there. Is there a car that is not a like resized car? Is there a car that we think could slip under what is essentially that maybe a 6-inch gap? I don't know, maybe it's a little more than 6 inches there. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, and we'll see you guys next time.